Jake loved Anna with a fire that could light the darkest night, but slowly he realized he was fighting an unseen enemy that was stealing her away. Each time he reached for her, she slipped further, leaving him torn between hope and despair. Their love was tested by secrets, tears, and battles too heavy for one heart to carry. And when Jake faced the moment he feared most, the question hung in the air: can love truly save someone who no longer wants to be saved? The answer: Jake loved Anna with his whole heart. From the first day they met, he saw something bright in her eyes, like fire dancing under the stars. She was kind, funny, and full of life. He held her hand every chance he got, and she smiled like the world was theirs. But slowly something began to change. Anna started keeping secrets. She stayed out late, avoided his calls, and when she finally came around, her eyes looked empty. Jake felt it, the way love began slipping through his fingers, but he told himself love could heal anything. He believed it even when her laughter no longer sounded like the girl he once knew. Jake tried to bring her back. He cooked her favorite meals, told her stories of their dreams, and whispered, "I'll never leave you." At first she would smile, but the smile faded too quickly, replaced by shadows. He noticed strange smells on her clothes, and her hands trembled when she thought he wasn't watching. The Anna he loved was still there, but she was drowning in something he could not see. He begged her to talk to him, to let him in, but her silence was heavier than stone. His heart kept saying, "Don't give up. She needs you." Anna started disappearing more often. Days passed before Jake saw her again. When she returned, her body was thin, her voice shaky. She avoided his eyes as if looking at him reminded her of who she used to be. Jake held her face in his hands, tears streaming down his cheeks. "I love you, Anna," he said. "Please don't go further." She pulled away, whispering, "You don't understand." His chest burned with pain. He wanted to believe his love was strong enough, but something stronger had taken her away. Each time he reached for her, she slipped further, like water through open fingers. The fights grew sharper. Jake shouted because he was scared, and Anna shouted because she was broken. Nights were filled with slammed doors, shattered plates, and words they could never take back. Yet even after the storms, he still waited for her, hoping she would return whole. One evening she came home shaking, her eyes red, her lips cracked. She fell into his arms and cried like a child. Jake rocked her gently and whispered, "I'll carry your pain with mine." But the next morning she was gone again, leaving behind nothing but silence and the faint smell of smoke. Love was still burning inside him, but hers was fading fast. The last time Jake saw Anna, she was lying on the cold ground, her skin pale, her breath weak. He ran to her, held her close, and begged her to stay. "Don't leave me," he whispered, his tears falling onto her face. Anna opened her eyes slowly and smiled faintly. "I'm sorry," she said, her voice barely a whisper. "Your love was the only light I had, but I couldn't fight this." Jake held her tighter, but the light in her eyes went out. His heart cracked into pieces as he realized love had given all it could, but it was not enough to save her. And in that moment, Jake understood that sometimes love burns bright, but even fire cannot keep someone from slipping away into the dark.